You're like, what the heck's Mike doing? What is he doing? He's lost it. Hey man, I've been thinking about some things. People have trouble. This is kind of a multi-lesson, I suppose. Singing and playing guitar at the same time. Singing in key. Over the years I've heard some people that had great potential, but they didn't know how to stay in key. Like they had a good tone to their voice, or they you could tell that they had a good style, man. They had some chops, or they had some power, but they were all over the place when they sing. And knowing where you're at as a singer, I want to parallel the two, the singer's voice with the guitar player, because if you don't sing, your guitar is your voice. But for me personally, this is how I'm going to explain it. I feel like every guitar player should learn to sing. And the reason I say that is it's going to reinforce some things. Even with vibratos, you know, people that don't sing and they play. Well, singers do that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this, because, you know, I remember when I was in like a R&B funk band back in the 90s. In a couple of songs, I scattered. There's a guy named George Benson who's amazing at it. And it will teach you whole steps and half steps, note placement on the guitar, and how to apply it to your voice. So what I'm thinking for this lesson, I'll probably do a few like this, because I've had so many people ask about singing and playing. It's a hard one, guys. It's a hard one. For one, like I said, this is a multi-lesson. But for one, if it's a matter of singing and strumming something, if your guitar playing isn't quick enough, in other words, you can't go. If you can't do that, and that's how the song goes, I wouldn't even worry about singing yet. Because if you're going, you guys know what I'm talking about. We've all been there. It's silly to throw 1,000 times more pressure on yourself. Get this part down first. Get your guitar playing part down first. And we'll do more lessons on this. But I just feel like it's something I want to share with you guys. Your guitar is your voice. You also have a voice here. And if you do both together, to me it just opens the doors for playing with emotion and feel and everything. The scale I want to show you is the E minor scale. And stupid me. Hold on a second, guys. I'm tuned flat. Bear with me. Tune your guitar standard. And you know, this stuff will totally help you with pitch. That's one of the key things. But like I said, it's a multi-purpose lesson here. I want you to be able to sing what you're playing on the guitar. I guess that kind of sums it up. How to play how to sing what you're playing on guitar. Because everything really just revolves around notes anyways, right? So this E minor scale, grab your guitar and let me show you this first. It can be played different ways. Here's how I'm doing it. I like how it feels here. I'm not saying this is the easiest starter way to play E minor scale, but you can do it. It's one note at a time. I'm going 7A, and then 4, 5, 7 on the D, 4, 5, 7 on the G, and 5B. It's an easy one to memorize because these two strings are the same. 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, and then you got a 7A, 5B. Simple to memorize. Okay, so if there's a song in E minor or whatever. You can slide some of those notes, you know. But memorize that scale first, and then what I want you to do, I'll give you 1 or 2 examples of something you could practice singing over. Everyone's voice range, if you're a girl, it's maybe too low and you may not be able to find the octave. Just move it up to the 12th fret or the 10th fret. But the principle will apply. It's not partial to a guy or a girl. Okay, so we'll take the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th note, and I want you to try to match that with your voice. If you're like, I'm not going to sing, Mike, I just can't, then that's fine. But a lot of you are interested in this, so. Duh, duh, duh. You can just say duh, okay? It doesn't matter what you can say a word if you want, like, my gross is so not gross and, wait, not gross and I love his channel. I tell all my friends about him. He is so cool. He is so cool. I love Mike. Mike loves me. He has a bike. The word doesn't matter, guys. I want you to find that place inside you that can pull these things out. Okay? If the 5 notes I'm giving you are too much, then work on 1. Okay? Da. Say da or ba. Doesn't matter. Da. So, and you can make up little melodies. Like that was spur of the moment. I didn't plan any of that. It just I knew what my scale was, and I know how to sing the E minor scale, and I know the neck pretty dang well, man. So I know a half step and how everything works. You don't have to be a huge theory head to figure that out, because I'm not a huge theory guy. Okay? I don't personally enjoy theory that much. Paul Gilbert does. I don't. But Paul Gilbert's mindset is, I understand what he's saying, because theory to him explained what he already knew. I understand that point. I get that. My point is I trip up having to analyze things sometimes. So let's take that in order for right now. Da, 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 and then play it back. Da, 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 da. So there's 2 examples. That's ascending and descending. You can do the whole scale. That'd be another one. Da, 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 da. So you get an idea, you guys. And if you guys are like, oh, this isn't helping, we don't like it, then I won't do anymore. Fine. I just think it's a cool thing, man. Listen to a guy named George Benson, the R&B jazz player, funk player. So let's do another one where you would maybe skip over a note from. We could take the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th, which would be 7A, 5D, and 4G. This is where it gets harder, because when you play a scale just in order, you know, you may not know, but you may. You don't have to move that far with your voice to hit it. But when you got to go from this note and skip one and go here with your voice, okay, that's where people tend to get lost a little more. So let's do the 1, 3, 5 in the this E minor scale. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You can make them staccato, which is da, 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 or just hold them out. Da, 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 and alternate. Da, 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 da. So you're there. Try to apply these concepts. I'm going to do some more lessons regardless, because I want to find some creative ways to teach you to sing and play and sing in key. I'm not even sure what I'm going to title this one yet. The concepts, there's so many things involved with it. But you'll know the title, because by the time you see it, it's titled. I got to think about this one a little bit. That's E minor. I can get all all chromatic and go. Use a pentonic. What is that? Can't remember. Your singing can bend with the note. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. But let me explain a few things. Take the lesson serious, because there are some serious principles that apply in here that will help you. I would like to see all you guys try to sing and play. Okay? If it's too soon, it's too soon, but you can still practice singing the scale like I did over it. Actually singing over a strum progression, if you can't switch those chords fast enough, then yeah, I mean, but don't quit. Don't quit at it. It'll happen. Just be patient. My website's rockinguitarlessons.com. That's coming in the matter of days. Actually, by the time this is up, who knows? My website might be up. I don't know. It's $25 to join and become a premium member. I hope to see as many of you there as possible. It's set up really to help you. It moves slow as it should. Real long lessons, close-ups, things explained clearly. YouTube, it's not as much like that, as you know. But I hope you guys consider that. I also teach guitar, bass on Skype, and my wife Jolene teaches vocals on Skype. If you're interested in any of those, hit me up. My Skype name's Rockin' Guitar Lessons. And be sure to subscribe to this channel. Send me your favorite songs that you've always wanted to learn, but just make sure you subscribed first. That's the key. Spread the word about Mike Gross. I'm not slowing down. I'm going to keep them cranking for you. I would like to be able to do this full time and leave one of the stores I'm at. If you're in any position to donate, it's much appreciated. If you can't, I'm not going to be mad at you. Just keep coming and spread the word. I'm enjoying this, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot.
Do